Now, I'm curious, there's the tip piece to it, but what if someone doesn't tip you? Are you still going to get compensated for your time at all if someone doesn't put a tip in?
Yeah, so you start off at a base rate that varies depending on what state. The base rate is really low. But
Okay.
then if there's a promo, then it can get higher. So usually I only go out during promos, just to be honest, where they're saying we're paying extra $3, $4, $5, right? And so then your base starts with your base plus the extra $5 or whatever they're going to do. So let's say it is $5, you know that, okay, if nobody tips me, I'm at least going to get $7 for running down the street to go get this KFC. But then people usually will tip you at least $2. I usually see people do. And then, okay, so at least be $10. So you want to take into account where you're going, how much gas you're spending, and how much you're actually making. And that's why the hack is, and I hope nobody takes mine, but is to stay in an area where you know that there's like restaurants that are more costly than McDonald's. And then you know that at least you're probably going to get $15 for doing this. So because
Gotcha.
you're doing your base rate, plus people are going to tip probably what they ordered. And then a lot of people like you, Peter, are considerate of the Dasher, and they think about it like, oh, they're probably waiting at IHOP for my pancakes.
Well,
I'll tip them.
Yeah, you get updates in the app sometimes. I mean, if you're impatient like me and you're like, is my food ready? And it'll say Dasher at the restaurant, I think is what it says. It'll tell you like what's going on. And then I feel for them because I'm like, I've gone there before and sometimes you're just waiting. But, you know, tell me about the experience. Are you waiting? I noticed that a lot of places now will have like shelves or tables set up for Dasher and Grubhub and some of these others, right? So it looks like they try to accommodate the delivery services, but like from a experiential standpoint, are you having to wait? Is it usually ready for you? How much time are you spending? And can you get in multiple deliveries within an hour? What does it take from your standpoint?
Yeah. So some restaurants, like you said, are super long, but most of the time they have the order ready already and it's on that shelf that you see. And then you just get your bag and you put the food in the bag and you go. And sometimes during your order, you'll have another order or multiple orders pop up at the same time if they're in that area. So let's say Peter ordered Chipotle, but then Sarah was also craving Chipotle and they just realized that, they'll hook you together and they'll say, would you like to take Sarah's too, please? Because she's also going to Vernon Hills. And then, so now you're like, yes, definitely, like 10 and 10, and you're just adding it up and you're like, wow, this order was $50 or $60 because now I have not only you, but I have Sarah. And so that's why sometimes though, when you're looking in the app, your order might take a little bit longer than you thought. And it just is because it's picking up 2 orders and then they're dropping off 2 orders. So on the way to your house, they're dropping off your neighbor's order as well.